because cyberpunk's got some tech.
Yeah. So, question, Logan. From knowing where we went into the tunnel system this end, and from where we remember where we went in initially when we first went into the sewers with me, Chris, and Yana, we had to squeeze through that hole. Remember that?
Yeah.
We first went in. We went in by where the attack happened.
Yeah.
And there was one road there.
Oh yeah.
Caved in. I'm just wondering, is this the two ends of the cave in?
Wow. Hold on a second. Let me look here.
Is it possible from where we went in both areas?
Looking. Can you tell me what else was near the cave-in?
It was when we first went in, and we went in via where the Lopan attack was, the vampires and the Lopan came out.
Give me. Well, actually, hold on a second. No, I don't.
Bodies. All the dead bodies.
Dead bodies. Yeah. I don't think so. I think this may be a different one.
Okay.
There are many cave-ins down
sure.
here.
But it kind of hit me that there was the two
Yeah.
cave-ins.
Oh no, it's brilliant.
Fair enough. Can we see it all, depending on the size of the cave-in, can we make out anything on the other side?
No, it's not. It's pretty much just completely collapsed. You need shit to get through that.
We'll need to dig through. Yep.
Yeah.
What about the cave itself that we're in? Does it look like man-made or creature-made or?
This
natural?
one looks like man-made. Man-made.
Okay.
Yeah, but there's all kinds of there's a lot more shit, but we'll see what you guys come up with.
So there's a couple of things we could do.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, now that Matt is go anywhere guy, life is much easier.
But you can't do it in the tunnels.
Oh no, you can say, Logan, I start activating, and basically I'll just run you around going la 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 la, and then tell me where you want to end up.
Oh, right.
You are amazing at travel. You are the druid from D&D of travel in these fucking shit-filled tunnels.
Nice.
Yeah.
My new home.
Pretty much.
Enjoy it.
Well, we do have back in the maze. There is an exit there that we didn't explore.
Yes.
True.
We might as well go back and check that out for the moment.
No problem. Pete, give me your direction sense or navigate roll to navigate the maze of death. You go back through the ghost city and over
the
to the
1930s
maze of death.
Navigate land. Both of you like to make an assist, or would you like to try and assist?
Yeah.
Assist. +5.
You will
Nope.
get young, you'll built up.
Nope.
One day.
Yep, I make it.
Cool. You go to the only place you haven't checked and go around through various tunnels and this one's a dead end. Basically, it's not just a straight shot. All these are like, there's always little annoying tunnels that go for a little bit and twist around and just end, and there's nothing there. I'm not bothering with all those descriptions because nobody gives a fuck. Eventually, though, you guys go and the roof gets a little bit lower, and you guys are looking out, and it seems to be some sort of locked grate. And on the other side, it looks like there's some sort of tracks, metal and wood. And McKay is going to guess.
Subway?
What?
As in Subway?
Yes, exactly. And we're not talking about the pedophile Jared Subway one. No, not the sandwich shop. We're talking a proper Subway with people in cars and trying to ignore each other.
Okay.
There's a locked grate between you guys, but I don't know if you actually give a shit about going to the working subway right now.
No.
It is a good way to bypass the ticket booth on this end, but then, of course, when you get to your end, they go, "Where's your ticket?" And you go, "I crawled through a bunch of tunnels, so I didn't have to buy the fucking ticket." Then, problems.
So the way I see it is we either try and work out how to get past the tunnel cave in, or we go all the way back and try and get the other door open
Mm.
that you guys initially went through.
Yeah, it's
Or-
actually not that far back to the other door thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do that.
Yep.
Cool. Cut to you guys trundle back to the Pete, give me your navigate roll for the maze. Or wait, no, you've hit it quite often now. You ignore the maze and go back.
I've got navigate over 60, so.
Great. Who wants to pick the lock of the other door?
Whose lockpicks are they?
Uh-huh.
I can try it.
Go for it.
That's a spirit.
I don't know.
It's still brilliant that you have them with you because, eventually, if you carry lockpicks around long enough, your skill will eventually increase. You just got to keep trying. Keep on dreaming.
Anyone else wants to try?
Yep, go for it.
The
Alex?
Codpiece is just standing there going,
No.
I'll have a shot.
it's a bit distracting, Yana.
I know.
I think I've broken your lockpicks.
Yep. Right. So now you need bolt cutters. You're thinking there's a piece of lockpick in there, unless somebody can make a lockpick roll to take out the piece that's jammed in the lock. Do you want to just bite through the whole lock or something there, Alex? Give me a crit strength roll and you could bite through the lock. Less than that, you're going to go to a dentist. Dentist time. Yay!
Regenerate.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, it shows a new tooth coming in. Yeah.
Have a look in the basement here to see if there's any tools and stuff.
I want an amazingly good luck roll from Pete. Just fucking make it sexy.
No.
That is not sexy roll, Pete.
No, it's not. All right, we go and we go to the nearby hardware store and buy some bolt cutters and a replacement lock of the same size.
No problem. Alex, your sword that you took out of the sword trick thing, no scabbard exists within the sword trick world. So you could either stash your sword in the basement or you could go up to your new apartment that McKay has bought and, leave it in there while you go out to the store and then come back and get your sword again, as opposed to carrying an unsheathed sword around on the streets.
I'll leave it in the apartment.
Great. Eventually, you guys get back. He reclaims his sword. Mark off $50 for a nice bolt cutter as a way of saying "fuck you, lock."
The other thing, sorry, I was just going to say the other thing we get done at the hardware store is more keys cut.
Great. Do you want keys for all the PCs?
Yeah.
Ah.
Well, I don't know who exists in this world from a PC perspective.
You know they're going to blow up your building before it's even paid for.
Probably, but it's probably going to be Doc who has to make most of the payment of it.
Yeah, good point. All right, so you guys go back through. You cut the lock. You go down. There's a slope. Eventually, you come to a long tunnel, twists around, and ends.
Yeah, so it's different.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, well. That's a bosh on that plan.
Wow.
Check. Well, I suppose we
could. Alex has the power. You can sing that song now if you wish, Alex.
I got the power.
Mm-hmm.
What is this? Walk through it?
Well, not exactly. You walk around, you say, I'm going to take them for a tour of the sewer, blah, blah, blah. 2 hours later, we'll be back here and in cyberpunk. And then you're there. There's not even a magic point cost. It's just a really super long cast time.
Yeah, but do I really want to go to the...
Of course you do. Of course you do. No, it's up to you. But I'm just saying that's all that it takes to get there.
Mm-hmm. Well, so what do you guys think?
Well, it's just going to be the bit that I've already been to. It just depends on if you want to check out that city, the robot, and the crashed flying saucer.
I'm neutral.
Okay, let's do that. We will take them wander around for a couple of hours and take them to the cyberpunk version of the sewers we're in now.
Excellent. And you're back, and the long tunnel continues on, and eventually you guys get to a climb up. Give me climb rolls or take a heavy amount of damage. And you're no longer regenerating.
Oh, yeah, shit.
Oh,
I thought it
yeah.
was a climb down because we're at the top of
Made
it.
Oh, shit. You're right. Yeah, climb down.
I've got two. I brought along some of the ninja rope, so you use that to assist people climbing down.
Okay, sure. So plus 5% to your thing. You can do it. Just let go of the rope. Plunge into the darkness. Plunge. Plunge.
Yeah, make it by the half.
Well, shit. All right, you guys avoid the large amount of damage, go to a long tunnel, and eventually you come to the city of tomorrow, today. Hold on, there it is. Right, the city, or what small bits you can see of it, because it looks like most of it's covered by rock, dirt, and stuff. Seems to be made out of glass or metal. Everything is a gentle curve, a globe, or flourish. No corners or straight lines can be seen. The walls, floor, and ceiling glow with a faint light when you draw near or even look in their direction, and the dim radiance is comforting. Some of the buildings have oddly placed doors and windows, all of which have been firmly closed. The size and placement do not speak of human inhabitants, something larger and more crooked, perhaps. No sign of inhabitants, living or dead, can be seen. And from here, you have, not including the way you came in. Oh, hold on a minute. Where in the fuck did you go? Oh, there it is. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 different exits.
Wow.
Yes. Apparently the city had some traffic.
So which way, do you remember which way you came in last time, Joshua?
So the one with the broken bolt cutters next to it leads with the cave in. You can scramble through if you're really careful and make a contortion roll, and that leads to the flying saucer and the unopened gate.
Yep. That is exit 2. I'm not counting the one that you came in, going clockwise. Exit number 1 will require contortions at regular at base. The one with the broken bolt cutters is a contortions at plus 20. It looks like somebody has forcibly widened the hole. Exit number 3 looks like it's a Mr. Handy type robot. For Giannis, and I don't think she's familiar with Mr. Handy, it's like a big globe head with a lot of different octopus type of tentacles, like 4 or 5 of them, but they're thin and made of metal. And it seems to be built into a booth that lights up when you look that direction. And the robot seems to be held together with misery, rust, duct tape, and spit.
And it has defense systems as well before you decide to go and attack it, Alex.
And let's see, exit number 4 appears to be going down into water, and McKay informs you that is swim or die. And then the last exit, not including the one that you came in, looks like a climb down to a cave-in. Climb down to a cave-in.
Yeah. And the water one, you need scuba gear as well because you're underwater for quite a long time.
Yes.
Okay.
So basically you've got contortions a bonus, sad robot, and that's it. As far as easy to get to. And contortions at bonus, he tells you goes to a UFO.
And beyond the UFO, there's a currently non-functioning gate.
Can you have a look at that?
Mhm. Yeah. Yes.
Everybody, give me a contortions roll plus 20 to not be stuck in
Ooh.
there forever until you die.
It might be stuck in there forever until I die.
Very well.
Pull him out.
He likes being in there, though.
Oh no, I made it
Ah,
with the plus 20.
excellent. The codpiece didn't get stuck after all.
Good stuff.
I didn't make it.
She's going to be stuck in there forever until she dies.
Pull Mildred out.
Give me a strength roll. If you make it, then this supports her contortions, and you can. Oh, Pete, are you choosing backward or forward?
I haven't gone in yet, so
Right. No. Are you choosing for Mildred to push her all the way through, or pull
I
her
don't know.
back?
Depends
Try
on
to get
if
her?
she appears to be stuck
She's
at this
totally
end
stuck
or.
right now. Yeah, she's like in the middle stuck. So either
All
way
right.
is good.
Did
You
you
wanna
want me to
just
try and push you
shove her
through or
through?
pull you out?
Probably push me through.
That's
All
a
right.
spirit. So if you
And-
make your strength roll, that's an error plus 5 on top of her plus 20 that she's eventually going to
And
get
Alex
at
could
this.
potentially pull you through the other
Oh
side.
yeah,
since-
Alex, give me a strength roll. If you critical it and she doesn't make her contortions, you may rip an arm off.
No, I got it right.
Okay.
Yeah, I made mine as well.
All right. You're at a plus 30 for your contortions there, Yana.
Okay. Let's do it. Yes.
Yay!
Nice.
Yay.
So, right, Yana gets
And
pushed
now
through.
me. Now me.
Yay!
Yay.
Roll. Yay!
Yay!
Nice.
No
Yay.
problem. Let me find the pictures here so you guys can see the neat stuff.
So, one thing Doc and I thought, Mildred, is that
Mhm.
the flying saucer potentially might have power sources if we spent time pulling it apart or something that. But because it's alien, it may take a bit of work to get it to be of any use for your girlfriend,
Interesting. You need
as
to.
well as thinking about using it as power sources for the AI. But
Yeah,
the
Demons.
bugs didn't like it.
that's good.
Right, you guys head over there and you find 2 dead aliens. That flying saucer, they both look mummified, like they've been here too long. That picture of the kind of trashed room is the under the apartment room that you came through before. And then further on, that gate there. The gate is not turned on, and it doesn't have any obvious way to turn it on. And it will be able to be turned on one day. Check back later. Yeah, I can't prep everything. If I could, I'd be an awesome badass.
Nice. Nice aliens.
Yeah, yeah, I was pretty impressed with them. Yeah, but their loot is gone apparently.
And their
Yes.
skin.
Yeah, I would like to point
They're
out
mummified.
that certain things like the non-weapon loot that came with the aliens, I figure the PCs just toss in their rooms. If they don't specify it, it just gets tossed in the room.
Yep. It was pretty much, we spent time working out what it did and whatnot, and okay.
Neat. Junk in
Neat.
the room.
Neat, exactly. Yes. Yeah, so there was a alien ray gun and a anal probe.
Cool.
And
I don't think there was anything else here. There was just the
there
two
is,
items.
and it's in your room. It's possibly been hung up on the wall.
What, the anal probe?
No, that's for special time. No, the other thing. You don't remember the other thing that came with the 2 aliens?
I don't recall there being anything else.
Here, I'll show you a picture of it. It was this. And
Oh,
yes.
that's right. Yes, sorry, I forgot about the. Yes.
And that makes Alex
velvet-
Kinley even more horrified, because from where he found the anal probe thing, you realize that you could be seeing and looking at this picture while using it.
What Elvis?
Yes.
Yeah, a velvet.
Did you see his
Velvet picture of
eyebrow? Like, what are you doing, McKay?
Yeah, so the doc and I set up a medical clinic in the slums and spent 2 days helping out homeless people and trying to work out how the anal probe worked.
It started so good. I
I can imagine the guy coming and going, "Oh, doctor, I've sprained my wrist. Right, get your pants off."
Yeah, we were checking for bowel cancer and stuff like that.
Get your pants off is kind of how it worked. Everyone, men, women, children, didn't matter. Get your pants off. Here we go.
Basically, the anal probe tested the probed person to see whether or not they were suitable for implanting of the alien larvae.
Do we think Elvis was an alien?
Think what, sorry?
Elvis was an alien.
No. It's something they've picked up along the way. It is what is termed in computer games an Easter egg.
Mm-hmm.
Because this particular scene is taken from a computer game.
I don't know if they had the anal probe that I did.
No, they did not have the anal probe. I'm pretty sure.
Which is depressing. If they did, I think it'd be a much better game.
What game was it?
Fallout 2.
So that seems to be this part of the tunnel. What do you
Or
guys
Fallout,
do now?
in fact.
Should we try the other contortions tunnel, I guess? If we can get through.
Mhm.
That one looks much tighter, giving you fair warning on that.
Can we widen it?
Well, you do have a new set of bolt cutters, I suppose you could trash all the fuck. Because nobody brings widening tools. Of course, nobody has that cool foam stuff that McKay was ranting about.
No, because we thought of it after we'd been here.
Yeah, but I mean, you could go up to the surface if you really wanted some.
Yes, we could go up and get
We
some.
could also get my knife from your apartment.
Yes, we could actually. We can do that as well.
Mm-hmm.
We can go and retrieve our items from the apartment.
Mm.
I hope you don't get into a running gun battle up there just because it's you.
Hopefully not.
So what are you going to do? Are you going to do these things, or are you going to think about doing these things, but then it's a fake out, or what?
I would like to go.
I'm not even sure what the closest fucking exit is here.
Back the way we came, basically, into the basement of the apartment.
Yeah, I think you're right, which is, I believe, an art climb roll. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, it is. That is the closest. You are correct. And it's a climb roll or suffer deathly death.
No, hold on. Don't we just wander around in here? Because we're in the cyberpunk. We have to go back to the other area.
No. Not at all.
No.
I thought you said we're now in the cyberpunk area.
You are in the cyberpunk area.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have my knife in his apartment in the cyberpunk area.
Oh, right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, it got left. It was left at a hotel, and I got it along with some other stuff couriered back to the apartment.
I thought you meant the other apartment back in.
No.
Yeah.
Cool. Everybody just give me a simple climb roll at plus 5% because, McKay left ropes and shit to try to help you. They will fail and you will fall to your death and take a lot of damage. Be awesome.
Yes, made it.
I just got it with the +5.
Wow. It's really hard to climb with a big codpiece, but you do your best. By God, you make it dramatic.
Dramatic.
Dun, 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 dun. And it shows him like just straining, and it shows like the edge. It shows his horse's head slowly rise above it.
Yeah.
So, McKay, do you make it or fall to your death?
I'm blowing a hero point.
No, it's not that much damage. What could possibly go wrong?
I can't remember how much damage it was, actually.
It's only a D12.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'll make it by half.
All right, great. And then you guys wander over, and motherfucker, the door is locked from the other side.
Oh.
This door, since we removed the hinges from it, unless someone's
that's
repaired
right.
the
Yeah, you
hinges.
did. No, nobody bothered to fix it. Yeah, you go on
And we
through it.
just
It's
propped it
still
up
locked
so
from
it-
the other side, but the hinges are off, so you go on through.
We propped it up to look like it was still closed.
Well done. You guys head out, and pretty much nobody who's looking for. Wait, you guys don't have your.
No, we'll be getting gear.
Breathers and shit. No problem. Everybody takes a deep breath and scurries over to the closest 7-Eleven, buying cheap breathers and ponchos and shit. Does anybody have money from this place?
Yep.
Fortunately, McKay has money to pay for all of your shit.
Because I keep waking up in other places, I've decided that I'm carrying currency from multiple places.
That's what I do in real life. So it's 150 for everybody's shit. That includes ponchos, rebreathers, identity beads. And then you guys scurry over, and it shows like the romantic music swelling as Yana's holding up her original skinning knife, and the sun reflects off of the blade. And you know that the only reason you didn't get to skin more of those motherfuckers was you didn't have this particular knife.
I know. It's here. It's finally with me.
The music swells as she rubs the handle on her face.
Is there any messages from her girlfriend?
Yeah, I want to try to call her.
There was a message left you could only see like a darkened silhouette, but it's definitely in the woman with no name's voice, because everybody except Yana realizes that the voice of her girlfriend and the voice of Bumgardner are the same voice. It's just the face got changed, but the voice was never changed, which is just freaky as fuck. But you're not used to hearing your own voice from outside. And she is really pissed and blaming you guys for getting her apartment blown up.
What? You blown up her apartment?
No, we did not.
You fuckers.
Yana, take a card. And she wants you to contact the wizard and he's going to have a job ready for you to help pay her back for all the shit that you trashed in her place. And she's like, as soon as my domestic partner finds out about this, she's gonna slit your fucking throat. So you better hope you do this job before she finds out.
Yes.
And
tell you what, you pay back the 700 grand you owe me, and I'll consider the job. I'm saying this to Mildred.
I see.
It's not my fault that the people came in at the time
and
they
it's
came
not my
in.
fault the apartment blew up.
I lost my girlfriend. What do you say to that? Why did she say it's your fault?
I say to you, 700 grand. And at 200 of that grand is actually towards helping your girlfriend. Don't forget, we put 200 grand. I put 200 grand in to get the gear to get her to build the equipment to get her out of this place.
Yeah. I remember that. Okay.
Okay.
That money was lost by a coincidence. What happened with the house?
Well, actually, I had the feeling that she blew it up.
What? Why would she say it was you?
I got no idea. When we left, she said, do this and this and this, and the
Hmm.
apartment will be destroyed as I'm relocating. And she didn't tell us where.
Take a card for remembering that, Pete.
So I got no idea what she's carrying on about.
Huh. That's weird. Okay.
So I think it blew up more than I think even
Yeah.
she destroyed the insides of it and somebody actually dropped a bomb and completely blew it up.
Mm.
Nice.
So, yeah. So, no, I have no intention of paying for something that she did to begin with in the first place.
Huh. Well, obviously we need to help her though. We are friends. We like each other. We help each other. Come on. Hmm.
Take a card for that, Yana. I don't know what it was, but it was ominous. Now that's a ringtone.
Can I try to call my girlfriend?
There is no answer. It tells you that she is not within the service area of the country of California. And then it plays a happy, merry jingle about how California left the rest of the United States, even though the rest of the United States thought it would fall into the sea, in the sea, in the sea, and drown. And it's become the new Atlantis.
Mm. We need to, and she said that that she wants us to see some person for a job to help pay off some people. Yeah?
Yeah, the wizard.
Ah, the wizard.
The wizard.
We need to go see him. I can't let her just. I don't know what's happening with her. We
I
need
know
to
where he
think.
is.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, he's at St. John's Hospital.
Dun, 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 dun.
That's it.
Uh-huh. And who is he?
He's a fixer.
Hmm.
I like it when you get shit just piling higher and higher. It's like, we need to do this. Now there's more shit. What about this other shit? Oh, no. We still got the original shit. We've forgotten about it. God damn it. No, the shit's becoming unstable.
Hmm.
That's sexy GMing.
I take my skinning knife.
Of course you do.
Now I have to. That's a good thing, but I don't have my girlfriend. That's a bad thing. What will I do?
Hmm.
What will you do?
Guys, we need to figure out what happened to her, okay?
She's doing a drive across the country.
Yes, but without me.
Well, that's because you weren't here.
That's because you blow up her apartment. I didn't think that you would be so not careful about this stuff.
She blew up her apartment
I don't believe you.
Nice.
because she was relocating.
No, evidently something went wrong. She wouldn't leave without saying bye.
She's on a job. She's doing a job.
For how long? What
Who
am I
knows?
supposed to think? What if she meets some other sexy lady?
Well, that's
That
always
is a
possible.
dilemma.
That's not a dilemma. That's like a catastrophe. You don't take me seriously.
Why don't you try making an international call
Oh, to where though?
to her?
Well,
Your
yeah.
phone begins ringing when she looks at it.
Ooh. His phone?
The house phone. Yeah,
Oh.
since this is cyberpunk time, apparently they still have landlines or some bullshit.
Mm.
Yeah, weird.
I suspect it's for you.
Yana, you got too many cards in your hand.
I pick up the phone.
Right. It's you remember the scientist guy that you rescued from the gambling?
Yes.
He looks at you and goes, ah!
Ah!
He hangs up.
I call him back.
Logan, while this is going on, I'm gonna quickly leave and go to my apartment in this place. Yeah.
Do you still have any time left on it? It's been about 2 weeks since you've been here last. Do you
I've
have
got
more
a
time?
lifetime package. I keep telling you.
Oh, good. Well, you're the only one.
Oh. It's not one of the. It's an okay one. It's not one of the really nice ones.
Oh.
But I'm going to place one of the shards on the ground there. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
I want to see if it anchors.
It looks like you pretty much just dropped a rock off here.
So it doesn't actually like anchor itself or any magical shit happens.
Give me a. Actually, no. It kind of goes, and just it seems to sink into the ground after a bit.
Cool. There you go. There's another place you're anchored to, at least. Mark 1 stone off.
Yay! You're here.
Oh, God. And then I'll run back to the other guys so I'm not splitting up the party.
Good man. All right.
Can I call him back or he's not picking up?
He didn't pick up.
Hey, you terrible person who blew up my girlfriend, call him back, please.
There's no answer.
Fuck.
Well, why don't we go and see what's going on?
Yeah. Let's go visit him then.
All right. Cut to. You guys are getting ready to leave, and you see Alex Kinley come up. You're kind of glad he's got a poncho, although every now and then it seems like the horse head just sticks its way out type thing. It's probably just the way he walks, though. You can tell by the way he walks, he has a horse's head. No time to talk. Anyway, so yeah, you guys want to get a cab or try to drive yourselves, or you have a car?
No.
Great. Mark off 20 cred there, McKay. Why me? Because nobody else carries money, McKay. And you get a cab over to the secret lab thing that you'd set up.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy goes, I made a breakthrough. I believe he needs, didn't we work out he needs more money to complete the project?
No, well, we initially need more money. Then Alex went to the hobo place and they gave him a couple $100,000.
That's it.
And,
Oh, yeah. So now he's paid off?
Yes, it was mainly to get more stuff, and so we then got the additional stuff.
All right, he says, here is the device. Now, here's how it works. He says, this tube goes in the mouth, the other one goes in the other end. Then you have to do this complicated sequence of stuff. He tells the complicated sequence. Remember to, use your replicant skill, and then that should turn her off. That's the easy part, he says, after the 6-page description of what to do. Now, to turn her back on, basically, yeah, it's yeah. He basically, it didn't. No, she never saw that. Pete and Matt, the South Park episode where they invented the big wheel thing that they're riding around on to get rid of the airplane thing. It's kind of like that. So he signs goes, my contract is complete.
Thank you.
All right. He takes his packed bag and he goes, I don't know who the fuck. I called up your guys' place. I wouldn't go back there. I saw some sort of hideous demon in the phone. It freaked me out, and I hid behind my fucking sofa. When you guys came, I almost shot myself in fear.
I'm standing right here.
You thank God for that. Don't go to the apartment. The demon will get you. He goes around and leaves. Be careful with this delicate piece of equipment. He points at the demon anal intruder and says, I'm out. And he leaves.
All right.
Right. Okay. So we know how to turn her on and off, but it's very difficult and complicated.
Is this,
and humiliating.
Is this to get her to different places?
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe
So, like,
now
I
you
could
can.
walk through the sewers.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Realization on Yana's face.
Everybody take a card. This is fucking Logan.
Oh my god.
Best power ever. I wish you'd taken the Codpiece now, huh?
Oh,
Poor Yana.
that's awesome.
Wow.
Yeah.
I suppose we are not going on a prestige mode.
I don't know what the fuck you're doing, actually.
Does
I'm
anybody
gonna
want?
guess no, but I could be wrong.
Does anybody want a negate?
Mm.
I have my own.
I've got two
No.
of them.
Mm.
Yeah, I was
What
just trying to work out what to throw out because I've got a Are We Being Followed, a reroll, 2 negates, and a skill plus 10.
Hmm.
Do either of you have any trash cards?
No, not really.
I could probably, yeah. I could probably just. I got to lose all stand damage on it, so that's really necessarily.
Oh, it just depends of just whether or not we think Am I Being Followed will be useful, which is an automatic success in a counter surveillance.
With the amount of people following you, Pete, probably. Yeah, I'll take the negate card.
All right.
Just came up with a card idea. Once the card's played, until any red card is drawn, any red card, whether it's good, bad, doesn't matter. Any red card is drawn, everybody can hold one extra card in their hand. I don't know if it lasts that long, but any red card knocks it out. Does that sound like a decent card idea?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Unless somebody can think of a better name, I could call it Are You Holding? That's a drug joke in the States, Yana.
I understood it.
Oh, shit.
I've seen The Wire and stuff like that.
Liar! You've never watched any kind of television or movie, unless it's a weird foreign film that nobody else has seen and was possibly made in somebody's basement.
I've seen a lot of TV.
Did you want to try making a international call to see if you can get hold of your girlfriend?
Yes.
Excellent. Yana, give me a luck at -30 to get through, because there are many factors against it.
Ooh.
All right. So yeah, not only do you get through, but the reception is excellent, and they forget to charge you for it. It's amazing. No problem. She answers and she looks really confused. She's like, "My phone was off. How did you do that? Oh, it's you.
Oh, it's you. I was so worried about you.
Oh." And in the background, there's explosions and gunshots. And she says, we're pinned down right now, but we're working on getting back and stuff. It's really bad. Yeah, it turns out that the whole mission was a big setup and stuff.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, right. I'll be fine.
Yeah.
The guy next to her goes, he clutches his throat, blood shooting out. She goes, Jim.
Is it fun?
Oh yeah, it's great. It's great. She's now talking to you as she's running and shooting and somebody. Yeah. She's like, "Oh no, everything."
So who they blew up your apartment? Who was it exactly?
She said, "I was leaving that message in case anybody came looking or whatever for it."
Yeah.
I told them to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who did blow the apartment up?
I hope that they did. I hope McKay did. If he didn't, I'll kill him.
Okay.
I had too much evidence in there.
Yes, it is blowing up.
Okay. Good. Everything is fine. I was just paranoid.
Yeah, she says that as soon as we stop being pinned down here, then I'm gonna try to get back home. But they left us to die. Later, I'm gonna, we've got to find a way to
Yeah.
get out of here, or I
Okay.
can hunt down the bastard who set us
Okay.
up.
Where is she?
Okay.
Where
Where
is
are
she?
you?
She says, hold on a second. She sets down the phone and is screaming at people and shooting stuff.
Hmm.
She seems excited.
Yeah.
Not in a happy way. She
I'm-
picks back up the phone. She goes, I'm in Vegas, Las Vegas.
Oh.
It's horrible here.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I'm glad you are okay. That you are having fun at least.
I don't suppose you got a flying car with armor and some turrets or something? Come get me.
No, not really. We
I'll
can
see what I
try.
can find. Okay.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad right now.
Yeah, okay, so be careful and we need to figure out some kind of signal or something to message each other because I was very worried.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'll survive this, but if I do, I should be back in a day or two.
Okay.
Great. These guys are made for each other in case they think.
Have a nice murder.
Thanks.
Before you
Bye,
hang
love
up,
you.
before you
What?
hang up,
Yes.
we could, depending on the circumstances, we could go get to the sewers in Las Vegas.
All right.
But
yeah.
we can't travel back from them to here.
Yeah,
From
maybe.
my understanding of what the way Alex's ability works now.
I tell her this. Would it be useful if we came to you and take you away?
No. If you came in on a flying car and then grabbed me like
No.
that would be useful.
Through the sewers.
Can
you get through the sewers?
Honey, the sewers don't reach that far. They usually are just in the city that you're at, okay? I gotta go, she says. Don't worry,
Well,
I'll make it there eventually. She's like, no, you didn't. And
yeah, she's too busy to listen to me.
So that is an option. We could go.
And go rescue her.
you see a few people die as she shoots them, and she's like, I love you, bye-bye.
Bye, love you too.
She hangs up.
But yes, obviously if we did it, it would be a couple hours anyway. So whatever situation she's in is probably going to be over then. But that is a potential option.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm quite relieved she's okay.
My God, she's all right. She was just in a firefight.
Yeah, that's
happy.
That's normal though. So I don't know what do you want to do? If you want to go for her, we can do that, or if you want to do something else.
Well, it's more up to Alex.
Take a couple hours too, by flying car or by
sewer, exactly. I mean, it's more up to Alex in regards to the sewer thing because he's the one who's going to be controlling it.
All right.
Just depends on if you think we can assist or not. But as I said, it'll be a couple of hours, so it'll depend on whether or not she's in a situation where we can potentially help her to get out.
Yeah, I don't know. I think she's kind of used to being in a fight, so. But she said it's pretty bad, so I don't know. I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, let's go get her.
Yes.
Yana, is it getting darker where you are? Or are you just fading into blackness there?
It's evening. When the sun comes down.
Weird.
Is that equal 9 o'clock there? 2 hours ahead?
8. One hour.
Uh-oh, she's doing the thing with her hair.
Yeah, I need to go to the light.
Okay, go to the light.
She's going to the light. No.
Right. So we head back down into the sewers.
So wait, you're going to go to the sewers to get her?
Yeah.
Don't forget that we can't come back via the sewers from what.
Right. We'll find a different way back.
So you're going to go to Las Vegas, and you've never been there before.
Yeah, it's. Sorry.
Dude, I can hear the crackling from here. It's like, ah.
Luke.
Oh, well, if you don't go to do that's fine.
I'm not saying you can't do it, but basically it'd be show up in a completely unfamiliar city and attempt to steal transport.
Mm-hmm. That's what we normally do.
Mm.
All right, well,
Also, I didn't. We didn't. She didn't tell me where exactly she is, right?
That's very true. You really have no idea where. I mean, Vegas isn't a big place, though. I'm sure you can find one lone person there.
Yeah, that's not great.
Yeah, no.
okay, well that's fine. We can try and organise another way to get there, but I'm also in the meantime going to run. I'm still going to go back down to the sewers quickly, and in that big area with the alien crash site. Not the alien crash site, the big main area that leads off onto all the others. Logan?
Mm-hmm.
When we came to the sewers in here, we were in one big room, right?
Are you talking going back through the apartment building?
No, I'm talking about staying in this area. The sewers that we came to in the cyberpunk. We had the big main chamber with the 5 ways off.
Oh, where the alien city is.
Yeah.
Got it. Or
Right
futuristic city. Yeah.
Yeah, and another stone in the middle there.
Ah.
Yeah.
No problem. Easily done for you. You are the master of the sewage network.
I'm spreading my sewage network.
He's spreading his sewage network. And then a whole bunch of kids. He's spreading his sewage network.
Shut up, kids.
Die, children. What?
Excellent.
Yeah, if we can get a musical going off this, that should be great.
That will make Hercule happy.
Yes. There's nothing better that your codpiece likes than a good musical. So, right. Yeah. You can try to get a vehicle to go a few hundred miles and collect up her girlfriend, or you can rely on her to get here and do other stuff or whatever you're wanting to do.
Well, don't forget she still has that thing set up with the wizard, so
yeah,
if you guys want to go and speak to him about that, I'm more than happy to do that.
That too.
Yeah.
So many things to do.
Yeah.
Evil.
Yeah.
Well, she has been working hard because she was under the belief that she needed more money in order to be able to go to the new world so that she could cut off people's heads with you.
Oh, we didn't.
Yeah, well, now
personal sewage system.
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that, honestly. I was like, well, shit, yes, that would be better than, this end in one end, this end the other end.
Oh, that means that if we go find her, we can take her today.
Mm-hmm. Once we get her back to San Angeles sewers.
She might even be back before if we go and do a job, she might even be back before we're done with it.
It's only a couple hundred miles away, yeah.
A couple hundred miles, and she now knows that there's a way to go, so she doesn't need to do the job anymore. She's probably just looking for a way out.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. We can try to do the job and see if she returns.
Okay.
It's up to you. I want to check because the job might take more than an hour or two. I do not know, so I wanted to check with you guys before you go off to do the job. See how everybody's doing on time.
The only thing I'll be doing is sleeping.
Yeah.
Cool. You okay too, Matt?
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Excellent. Well, we got a good group. Fuck it. So you guys go off to see the wizard.
Mm-hmm.
They take you to a place, Yana, called St. John's Teaching Hospital, except it's missing the O in John's. There's a blood stain underneath it. Inside, it looks as though it's the kind of place where if you're super poor and not very bright, you come here to possibly die. There's a Roomba vacuum cleaner that is going and hitting a wall, and it keeps trying to do the same exact thing, and under it looks nice and clean. The rest of the floor looks grimy. It's that kind of place. People are pushing around the stuff with the drips on it and stuff. Some of the people who are pushing them around don't even have jars up there because they can't afford them. They can only afford the thing to push around that has a squeaky wheel. So, eventually you guys go to a part of the hospital that has a big metal door on it, and it has like one of the old-timey slides so that people can slide it open, and then you can poke them in the eye when they look out at you. And it's closed. It's let's see. Does anybody want to pound on it or just stand in front of it and expect it to open?
I know.
All right. Slides open. Guy goes, oh, it's Alex Kinley.
Yes.
He opens it and he says, please come in, Mr. Kinley.
Yes.
Mr. McKay. And you. He doesn't know who you are, but he didn't want to lose the dramatic edge he had been honing. He takes you in. You guys see a fat guy who's dressed in one of those hospital robes that does not close at the back. In fact, he's big enough where it cannot close at the back. He's wearing a wizard's hat, and he has a Harry Potter magic wand in that hand. He looks at you and picks up the wand. There's also about a dozen bodyguards who look heavily armed, competent, and wary, hanging out.
How's the Doxa core block going?
He says, better. Yes, thank you. And how are you, Mr. McKay?
Fine, thank you.
Excellent. And he looks at Alex and then down. Then he cocks his head to one side. And then he looks up at Alex Kinley.
I just smile and wink at him.
I see. So, you're here to film pornography? We do have a market for that, although we don't do that here.
No, not today.
Oh. What can I help you with?
We have a mutual acquaintance that I believe has set up something with you.
I don't know what you mean.
What do you mean? I haven't even said the person's name yet. How could you not know what I mean?
Go on.
I looked at Mildred. Continue.
He looks at you.
Do you know somebody who speaks
Wait
by...
a minute. I know that voice.
Exactly.
I don't like it. It's you!
It's not
Everybody
me.
points their weapons at you.
No, it's not.
I
He
didn't...
gets up and he turns his back to you, which you did not need to see, and he hides behind his bed and he pokes his head out with his wand in his hand. Don't kill me, he says.
It's not her. It's another one of her.
What? I don't know what you mean.
Didn't she organize with you about a job or something? Don't you have a job?
She did, but she doesn't come here. We have an agreement. I give her jobs. I pay for the jobs. She doesn't come here and kill me. And now she's breaking that agreement. He points the magic wand at you threateningly.
Why do you have a magic wand?
I'm the wizard.
Why?
Because I'm the wizard. He points at the hat.
Okay. You are the wizard. I'm
All
the
right.
person. I'm not here to kill you. I just want more information about the job, okay?
We
Everything.
had an agreement. He shakes his wand at you.
It wasn't
They
her.
have the different woman. They've got the same voice.
Are
Yeah,
you saying they're
Bill.
twins?
Kind of.
kind
girlfriend.
of like that. Yeah.
Girlfriend twins? Dixie. He says he taps his
And
foot.
no, we're not here for the porno.
Are you sure? Let's see. McKay and Kinley, one of you give me the fast talk. The other one may support. As you've got him partially distracted, so take a +5 for partial distraction as he's now thinking about twin porn.
I'm pretty good at fast talking. I don't know if you are.
Just professional level.
I'm above that. So, do you want to try and support?
Yeah, I'll try and support.
Cool.
Go team.
Yes, I try. I support.
10. I got really fucked up to screw this up. No, I got it.
He says, very well. We'll talk about the twin porn later.